Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to start screen share shortly. Please make out time and share the link with your friends. Send it on your social media handle as well. Okay, invite everyone that is a trader that would like to trade New York session with us today. We're going to break down this trading in two segments. We'll have the educational segment and then we'll have the trading segment. So invite. You can as well drop a comment if you have any questions. I will start screen sharing by 12:35 p.m. I'll start screen sharing by 12:35 p.m. Okay, so use this opportunity to introduce yourself, your name on the comment section. Okay, so invite. In about 25 seconds, I'll share my screen. Okay, it's time to share the screen, guys. It's time to share our screen. If you're excited, smash the like button. I'll share my screen shortly. Okay. I just shared my screen. If you can see my screen, type Forex on the comment section right now. If you can see my screen, type Forex in the comment section. Okay, if you can see my screen, type Forex on the comment section. If you can see my screen, type Forex on the comment section. Okay, Daniel says you can see my screen. Daniel says you can see my screen. Fantastic. Okay, so without wasting any much time, like I said before, we're going to divide this into two segments. The first segment is going to be the educational segment, and the second segment is going to be the trading segment. Okay. So for the educational segment, currently you guys can see my screen. You can see we have inflation rate year over year for Canada. Okay, inflation rate year over year, and also we have CPI medium year over year, and we have CPI trimmed mean year over year. Okay, so and all this news is going to take place by 1:30 West African time, which sends this signal to everyone. This was a buy signal, buy limit signal for GBP card. This was our entry, our stop loss over here, and then take profit over here. But the market has not come to activate that trade yet. So we're just going to study the CPI. Okay, so let me click on this inflation rate over here, and currently you should know that Canada is one of those countries that their inflation has been within the targets of the central bank. Okay, it has been within the targets of the central bank. Canada inflation rate over here, it's been within the targets of the central bank. Okay, over here, let's check the history. Let's give some time. The data is loading. So for inflation, Canada inflation rate over here, it says shelter accounts for 27.5% of this inflation matrix. And so if you're able to provide for your shelter and your transportation in Canada, that should take about 45% income. You should take roughly 46% of your income just to provide for your shelter and your transportation in Canada. Okay. So in Canada, and important things in the CPI bucket is shelter and transportation, because it accounts for almost half of the CPI. Then food accounts for 16%, household operations, furnishing and equipment 11.8%, recreation and education and reading for 11.8%, clothing and footwear 5.7%, health and personal care accounts for 5%, and alcoholic beverages and tobacco products accounts for the final 3%. The consumer price index bucket is evaluated every 4 years based on data collected from household surveys. The current weights are based on expenditure patterns that so for this news that will come out by 1:30 a.m. than this is the past data, 2.7%. And analysts are saying that it will drop, inflation is going down, which is the prices of goods and services will reduce. Okay. And when we talk about goods and services, they're talking about the transfer. The data means that if we have a higher than expected figure, okay, so this is the figure we are expecting. 2.6% is the. Give me some time, guys. Let me switch my network. Let me switch my network. Glow is messing up today. I want to switch my network to air. Sorry, guys. Glow is messing up. It's messing up. Okay. Glow is messing up. A minute. Then we continue. Thank you for your patience. I'm back, guys. I'm back. I switched my network from Glow to Airtel, and I believe it will be way more stable now. So let's continue from where we stopped. No more interruption. Okay, so we expect the consensus. If you see a consensus higher than 2.6%, okay, if you see a consensus like 2.65, okay, or 2.7, okay, it's going to make Canadian dollar to be strong because that's what we read here. That's what we read there. A higher than expected figure should be seen as positive, bullish for CAD, while a lower than expected figure should be seen as negative, bearish for CAD. And like I said before, CAD has been one of those currencies, or Canada has been one of those countries that their inflation has been controlled, okay? And they have already cut their interest rate too. They've already cut their interest rate. So their inflation was around 4% back in October 17, 2023. Then gradually it was reduced to 3.8. From 3.8, it came down to 3.1. From 3.1, it went back up to 3.4. From 3.4, it went back down to 2.9. Massive jump. Okay, and then from 2.9 came down to 2.8. From 2.8 came down to 2.9. After this, Canada cut their interest rate. They cut their interest rate. I think that was a week ago or 2 weeks ago. On May, we see that they had their interest rate, their inflation to be 2.9. They went down to 2.7. So the cost of living in Canada is not getting way more expensive. It's not getting expensive. Instead, it is getting much affordable for those who have normal jobs there. Okay, over here now, they have the inflation rate year over year coming in exactly by 130. So if that news is out and we see a figure lower than 2.6, which is likely possible, if you see a figure lower than 2.6, which is likely possible, then we will expect CAD to be weak. We expect CAD to be weak. So this is the news we are way more focused on this New York session. Okay, let's go over to the chat. But before I say much about the chat, I already sent the signal to the VIP group, set it is VIP group, and it has not really activated yet. So but I'll leave it. Okay, it might not activate now, but probably it will activate later. So I'll leave my pending order. The only reason that will make me to delete my pending order is when I see markets come to the take profit level that I had intentions for before. Okay, so well, right now the news can still come out and we'll see something like a spike down with a week and then to continue going to the upside. Anything can happen, but when it comes to trading, patience is required. Patience is required. Patience is part of those skills you need to learn. In anything you do in life, patience is required because God's plan and man's plan is two different things. The way God answers prayer and the way man wants prayer to be answered is two different things. But if you can really, really remind yourself of what you prayed for 5 years ago and what you got right now, if you continuously prayed for it morning and night, there should be some improvement right now in your life. There should be some improvement right now in your life. So, with that said, wow. With that said, let me go over to Canada pairs, card pairs. Okay, so for USD cards, we see that USD is pushing card up massively. Dollar is pushing card up massively. Few minutes to the meeting time, and I expected it to come back into the demand zone before that push the upside starts playing out. Okay, then another pair is card JPY. What's happening with card JPY? And card JPY are seeing some kind of reversal happening. I see some kind of reversal playing out, but it's quite complex. I'm not interested on JPY pairs right now. Then Euro card will be ranging within this box. I spotted this trade yesterday, so it's been ranging within this demand zone, but it has given me signals of it has given me signs of bullish momentum. So I think probably they are waiting for the news to be dropped. You can see we just have this. It has been creating higher highs and higher lows. It has been creating higher highs and higher lows. So I'll be patient with Euro card because I can see USD card is already pushing the market. USD card is already pushing the market, and GBP card is pushing the market to the upside. Okay, so GBP literally is messing up with cards, messing card up. Then this is the view I see for Euro USD. I see it coming to this supply zone. This is about 1:5 risk to reward, about 90 pips move. If the news turns out successful, there is high chances that if card is weak due to that, inflation is always reduced. Inflation in their country is always reduced and is in control. So if that happens, then we're expecting more upside to Euro card. Then for GBP cards, you see the market is smoothly running to the upside. It's about to break this yesterday, this high that was created from yesterday. Okay, so this high was created yesterday, and if you go to the 4 hours time, we're going to see we're at a level of demand. The market has been selling massively. Okay, so see what the market did. The market had a high, created a lower high, sorry, a lower low, lower high, created another lower low. So it is going to create what the next lower high, which is going to support it to create the next lower low. Okay, so that's literally what I see currently on GBP card. Okay, so this was the demand zone that market started pushing to the upside from, and I saw the entry opportunity. That's why I called out that trade for the VIP students. So those that are not in the VIP but are on this live stream, you have invested your time wisely, because those in the VIP, they paid to be in the VIP, but I'm just showing you insights of what value they are getting. Okay, so literally the trade has not really activated yet. I have my pending orders still there. So if what I have to trade my plan and plan my trade. Okay, so I am still expecting the market before or after the news to come back into here, then go to the upside. Okay, so one thing I realized about corrective structure that creates a lower high, you can see this correct after this massive push on GBP card. Okay, so we have to be mindful after this massive push on GBP card. You see that it only had a corrective structure that was quite little. About how many pips corrective structure? It was about 66 pips corrective structure. Okay, 66 pips corrective structure. So if we also use our Fibonacci, let's use our Fibonacci 2. Let's use our Fibonacci 2 from swing high to swing low. You see directly or close to the 38.20 Fibonacci retracement 2, but it never got to there. Never got to that level, but it went directly to that, then created an engulfing candle and started selling to the downside more. Okay, so if we take this same 2 and place it over here, because what we're waiting for is a corrective structure that would likely continue the GBP card sales to the downside. Okay, so this is it. So there's high chances that it is also driving towards the 38.20 Fibonacci retracement point and also the 50% Fibonacci point. Okay, so let's check out Euro card as well. So for Euro card, what can you see? You can see that the market has been creating, it created a high and then this low, then lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and it's likely going to create a lower high for the next lower low. Okay, so literally we had plans of taking about 1:5 but I would likely reduce this to about 1:3. But risking 18 pips, so 1:3 is going to be 54 pips. Okay, 54 pips. Why? Because I see that the overall trend for Eurocard is not really an uptrend per se, but it is a downtrend. But the market is still trying to figure out a way to complete this corrective structure. And this news could be the solution if the news turns out that the CPI is lower than 2.6% for card, then we're expecting card to be high. You might be wondering, what if the CPI is higher than 2.6%? Any questions on that? Did anybody ever wonder about that? What if the CPI is higher than 2.6%? You might be wondering, right? There is still high chances that the market will move to the upside, even if the CPI is higher than 2.6%, based on previous data and results. So I'm going to share with you guys why some pairs are moving up smoothly. Like you can see, NZD card is moving up smoothly, AED card is moving up smoothly, USD card is moving up smoothly, up about 15 base points today. USD card, GP USD is up about GP card is up about 12 base points today, and Euro card is down 4 base points today. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why. So let me spot out what I can see on this chart. I see that there is a change of character that already played out on this particular pair, NZD card. I didn't take a look at this pair today because I know it's an Asian session pair. But you can see during the Asian session moves, to check it out what happened. Okay, okay, good. So during the Asian session, we see that the market sold. It sold, okay, during the Asian session, and when the London session came in, there was a move to the upside, okay, for NZD card. So this was the sales and the manipulation in Asian session. Then this was a change of character for the London session, a continuation of the trend created by London session. Okay, there's high chances that New York session will continue this trend because that's how it is. Manipulation, then no manipulation distribution, then no manipulation accumulation then distribution, or accumulation manipulation then distribution. So it's a cycle, and that's how the matrix work for the market. Okay, let me see if I can spot out a demand zone. Okay, so the two demand zones that I spotted out is this and this. This has unfulfilled efficiency, and also I think this was the one. Okay, and also this one. But I will likely go for this because I can see unfulfilled efficiency. So let's see how the market plays out. Let's see how the market plays out for this particular news event by 1:30. So it's in about 29 minutes. If you have any questions, drop it on the comment section. If you have any questions, drop it on the comment section. Let's check out AED card. Very interesting. AED card is close to a demand zone. I can see that. Let's see what the higher time frame is saying. Okay, so AED card on the higher time frame is not really trending per se, but you can see it's stuck within this range. Stuck within this range on the higher time frame. That's what I see for AED card. So and there is liquidity. There's liquidity to be taken here, also likely to be taken here. So for this range, literally, uh, I won't be comfortable placing buy positions here. I'm more comfortable placing buy positions from this level, where there is high probability of reversals. You can see at this level there was very high probability of reversals. So the market is literally accumulating. The market is literally accumulating both buy stops and sell stops. So this is buys, and over here on reversal, based on reversal. Okay, so I won't be putting in much interest on AED cards, but I'm putting in more interest on NZD cards. So let me show you guys why some pairs are going up, like GBP card is going up, and let me show you guys why some pairs are going up and why the others are not going up. So let's go to the currency strength meter. I'm going to the currency strength meter. I clicked on it already. If you have any questions, drop it on the comment section. If you have any questions, drop it on the comment section. If you have any questions, drop it on the comment section, guys. Okay, let me show you guys why some pairs like GBP card is going up, why Euro card is not going up, USD card is going up, and the rest. Let me show you guys the reason why. So my Chrome is loading. my stream. Okay. So, like I said before, I'm going to show you why some currencies are strong and why some currencies are weak. Over here is the currency strength meter. Okay, the currency strength meter. And we can see over here that uh, the dollar and 4%. Okay, that's the strongest right now. Then the dollar is up around 6.45%. Then followed by Great Britain pound. After dollar, you get Great Britain pound, which is GBP, which is around 4.29%. Okay. Then next on the line is NZD, which is around 2.34%. Then we get AUD, which is around minus 3.17%. The strength is minus 3.17%. Then CHF is around minus 4.43%. And CAD is minus 6.1%. And the weakest currency is Euro, which is around 15.72%. Okay. So in this situation, we should try as much as possible to pair the strong currencies against the weak currencies. Okay. We pair the strong currencies against the weak currencies. So which one is a strong currency? The strongest currency here is Japanese yen, the US dollar, GBP, NZD. That's the strong currencies because they are on positive. You see, they don't have any minus on them. Then you pair it against the weak currency, which is CAD. CAD is our main focus here today because I already told you guys in about, let me refresh. I think in about 16 minutes time, yes, correct. 16 minutes time, I'm going to get the CPI for CAD. And this is the CPI, which if we see a higher than expected figure, should be seen positive or bullish for CAD. While a lower than expected figure should be seen negative or bearish for CAD. Okay, so this is the figure they're talking about. This 2.6, 2.6, 2.8. So if you see something lower than 2, then card will be weak. Okay, but if you see something higher than 2.6, 2.6, 2.8, then there is high chances that card will be strong. Okay, so but I anticipate that there will be a weak card. I anticipate that there will be a weak card because inflation has been dropping massively for card because they are into oil production as well. They're into oil production and distribution. Okay, so that's what I see literally. So I'm going to share with you guys something else. Psychology of trading. Psychology of trading. Let's say, for instance, we get a position whereby there's high chances that is this GBP card position we'll get. But me, I'll be patient enough. I don't want to FOMO. I want to be disciplined to follow my trading rule. I'll be patient if I see the market possibly spike down before it continues moving to the upside. But if the market doesn't do that and continues just moving to the upside, then the market can go ahead without me. If the market just keeps going up and up after the news in about 15 minutes time, then it's fine by me. It can just go without me. But I'll not FOMO. I'll not FOMO whereby jumping into the market before it is set. Okay. So we'll be watching out, and once the news is out, we will make the decision of placing either the buy or the sell. We can see that the news will be out in about 15 minutes time, okay, or 30 minutes time, okay. So do you have any questions? Do you have any questions so far about what we have discussed? Any questions so far? Do you have any questions so far? And there's high chances when this news comes out, okay, by 1:30, CAD could be the weakest currency today and take the position of euro right now. But we can see that euro is the weakest currency for today within the currency strength meter. Probably right now, I'm not going to just stick to today. I'm going to say probably right now. You can see the position of euro on this chart is the last over here. Is the weakest. So if the news turns out positive for CAD, okay, then there is high chances that negative for CAD, then there's high chances that CAD will become the weakest currency, okay, and euro will take its place, okay. So it is very close already. It is part of the weak currencies. CAD is part of the weak currency, so it is very close, and it could easily slip to the weakest currency for the day. Okay, so that's what I see literally for CAD right now. So we have few minutes to go, 11 minutes to go. We have 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes to go. So over here you can see because dollar is the you see because dollar is one of the strong currencies is pushing CAD to the upside massively. Okay, so dollar is pushing CAD to the upside, euro is JPY is pushing CAD to the downside, euro is doing little to that. GP is pushing CAD to the upside, NZ is pushing CAD to the upside. So if I'm to be going for buy setups, I would prefer to go for either NZD for the buy or GBP for the buy. But you can see where we have our zone for NZD. You can see where we have our zone over here. This is where we have our buy zones for NZD card. So once the market comes back into this zone, then we can start looking for buy opportunities. And then over here, this is where we have the next buy zone for we wait for the market to react the way we want it to react before we jump into the market. Then let me discuss a bit about psychology with you guys while we wait for the market. Psychology and you guys can be able to have more patience with the market. So one thing we trade in or traders is that there is this type of mindset new traders coming to the market with. They come to the market with the mindset of come to the market with the mindset of they want to be making daily income or they want to be making earning like it's meaning more of a salary. No, trading is not like that. Trading can pay you massive amount of money. Okay, when it pays you massive amount of money, it can as well not pay you at all for the month. Okay, because of it is result oriented. It's not something that once you sign a contract to probably get fund your account, you start seeing results immediately. No, sometimes trading you can be able to take patience to be able to grow your funds gradually. So over here is GBP card, and we anticipate if the market is going upside, most traders are very happy and excited that the market is going to the upside. They are so happy. And then let's say for instance the market starts going to the downside, the profit you were making before starts reducing. Some people become very fearful. No, you should not become fearful. You should never ever become fearful. Instead, you should become hopeful. And what makes you hopeful is when you reanalyze the market and reanalyze the market and reanalyze the market. That's what's going to give you hope. The hope you need is the hope that the market is still within your insight, is still giving you the same view you had about it before, not the previous view you had of either a sell. Okay, so let's say for instance this is a buy trade. So whenever the market is giving you profits, okay, over here everybody is happy, but when it starts dropping, don't be fearful, be hopeful. And what gives you hope is to analyze, reanalyze the market, reanalyze the market. What is the market doing? What is the market showing me that I can't see? Is there something the market is trying to tell me? You follow the market, okay, and you understand what the market is doing. But from sometimes when the market starts giving you losses, some people become hopeful that the market is going to turn around. Okay, they become very hopeful that the market is going to turn around. It's going to turn around and stop giving them losses. That's going to give them profits. When the market is giving you losses, you should be fearful. But what will give you confidence, what will cool you down, what will calm you down is you have done proper risk management. I can be able to, no matter the matter, I can be able to bear this loss. That's what you tell yourself. Okay, so you need to be mindful of whatever the market is doing. You need to be mindful of whatever the market is doing. You need to be mindful of whatever the market is doing and follow along with the market. Flow along with the market. Very, very important. So what gives you confidence when you're in losses is that you have applied proper risk management, account management, money management. That's what gives you confidence. And that's whenever you place a trade, don't always monitor your trade. Don't always what's the market doing now? Am I in profit? Instead, place your trade, you set it, and you forget. That's good. It gives you profit and hits your target. If the market is giving you a loss, that's still good. But you need kind of about risk management. You need to be very, 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 very what? Risk management conscious. Okay. Any questions on that? Any questions on that? Okay, so I don't know how many of you are aware, but we are currently on a 50% discount for our courses. And if you're able to enroll for our course, either a month course, a 3 months course, a 6 months course, a 1 year course, the amount you pay is not the original amount. Like for our 1 month course is around, I think, our 1 month course is around 40. Let me see. $49 for our 1 month course. So you divide this by 2. So instead of paying $49, you divide it is equals to, so this is what you're going to pay for the 1 month course. Okay. The same with the 3 months course, our 6 months course and our 1 year course. All these courses you just divide it by 2. Instead of paying the original amount, you pay the discount amount. Let me show you guys the original amount for these courses while we wait for the news to drop in how many minutes time. It's Let me show you guys the original amount. Okay, over here, it's loading. Okay, so over here is where you see the original amount for the courses. Okay, these are the prices here. This is the 3 months, this is 6 months, this is the 1 year. Let's say you go for the 1 year now. So instead of you paying that amount you see over there, so if you paying 470 dollars, okay. So if you paying $470.04, okay. What you pay instead is half of that money, that which is $235.02 for this 1 year. Okay, this one, instead of paying that $470.04, you pay $235.02. Okay, then you gain access to our educational materials, our website, our signals. You gain access to me, my textbook. Okay, and then you also gain access to a $5,000 evaluation account when you're done with our mentorship and you've passed our quiz and our certificate, you've gotten a certificate. Okay, so don't play on this, don't play on this, don't sleep on this. It's an opportunity. A lot of you guys have been waiting and asking for this. Then this for the news. The news is going to drop in a minute time. If it drops, then probably we can call it a wrap. And I'll likely wrap up with Bitcoin analysis. That's what I'll likely wrap up with. If you guys want me to wrap up with Bitcoin analysis, type crypto on the comment section. If you want me to wrap up with Bitcoin analysis, type crypto on the comment section. If you want me to wrap up with the Bitcoin analysis, type crypto on the comment section. Chemere said Forex. No, I didn't say Forex, guys. I said type crypto on the comment section. Okay, while I still wait for your comments, the countdown for the news event has started. 50 seconds. Once it's 1:30, then we get the actual results of the news. Okay. Ten seconds. Eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one. Okay, it's got higher than the expected results. So let's see how the market reacted to that. The market spiked down massively. The market spiked down massively. Both Euro card, GP card spiked down massively because the news was high. The inflation was high in Canada. That's part of the trading days, guys. That's part of the trading days. So the market spiked down massively because of the news. So that's part of the trading days, guys. Let's see Euro card, what's happening there. Euro card fell like water. Euro card fell like water. That's why I always advise you guys, apply proper risk management, apply proper risk management in your trading. Apply proper risk management in your trading. And follow your trading plan. Always follow your trading plan. So let's wrap up with Bitcoin analysis. Okay, so for Bitcoin, let's start with the 4 hours time frame. Based on what I see on Bitcoin, Bitcoin is currently creating a reversal structure. Okay, so it's currently creating a reversal structure. We need to look closely at what Bitcoin is doing, because this could be the important price point it wanted us to join in on to kickstart the bull run. Okay, so it respected this zone, and it was a weekly resistance zone turned to support. This was the Judas swing, and this was the change of character that started the bull trend. Okay, that was the change of character that started the bull trend. Okay, so if we go down to like the 15 minutes time frame on Bitcoin, let's go down to the 15 minutes time frame on Bitcoin. Okay, so we're looking for demand zone where the market is literally expecting to come and fail before it continues its push to the upside. This is the change of character, and based on what I can see on Bitcoin, there is this demand zone over here, and it is totally where the market has come to fail. This demand zone after this massive change of character. So this is demand zone. Okay, so from this level now, that's where we can now start anticipating a push to the upside. And this is giving me some kind of look of a head and shoulder pattern. It's more like the left shoulder, the head. So for you to be able to trade the head and shoulder, you need to wait for a breakout. Okay, so that's what I see currently, and it is a very good reversal pattern. So you need to wait for this breakout of this right shoulder, okay, to confirm. Then after the breakout at the retest, that's where you now start looking for your buys today. At the retest, that's where you start looking for your buys to the upside. Then we're going to take our first profits when you calculate the length of the head to the right shoulder. That's where our That's where we were taking our first profit within this supply zone, which we anticipated that market to come back into on Sunday. So let's watch closely and watch out for this. Why I think it's very, very important to take a good look at it is because of the current book, okay, Bitcoin rainbow. It is at a point of massive buy. I've been talking with my friends, I've been discussing with my friends. It has a point of massive buy. You can see it this rainbow now. It has reasons that showing us that it is at a point of a massive buy. So, like you can see here, today's maximum bubble territory, okay, maximum bubble territory, where Bitcoin is currently is at this uh, buy stage. Is at the buy stage. You can see it here, and the buy is between $54,682 and $73,604. So, and you can see based on past data, after the halving, Bitcoin spends some time within this buy and basically a fire sale region. And after it stays within this buy and basically a fire sale region, it moves up massively to the maximum bubble territory, which is around here, the maximum bubble territory. Okay, so that's where you now start selling your bitcoins. Okay, that the bull run is almost over. But you can see the last bull run we have, which is after this halving we had in 2020, it did not get to the maximum bubble territory. Where did it get to? It get to this, let me say, the FOMO intensif intensifies. FOMO intensifies. That's where it got to. It did not really get to even sell, seriously sell in the last halving. But the halving before this halving that happened in 2020, it got to the maximum bubble territory. And also the halving that came before the halving, wait, this is halving of which year? This is 2012 to 2013 halving. It went to the maximum bubble. But 2020 halving, it did not get to the maximum bubble. So the so currently, based on where Bitcoin is, it's at the buy stage, and the buy stage is this price, $54,682 per Bitcoin and $73,604 per Bitcoin. This is scientifically proven. This is a strategy used to analyze the market. And when you buy, you should be aiming for either this maximum bubble, which is around the 476,700 per Bitcoin mark. And you can see the current price of Bitcoin now is 61,151. Like I told you, we already spotted a reversal pattern. So, but once it completes that reversal pattern, we're monitoring Bitcoin. Once it completes that reversal pattern, we go in for the buy. We send the signals to you guys. We either aim for 475,700 or the FOMO, which is between $258,780 per Bitcoin or uh, $349,572 per Bitcoin, with a current price of $61,151 per Bitcoin. Okay, so this is what I see currently for Bitcoin, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's class. Please smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Have a wonderful and profitable trading week.